My name is Jen Reeves from Hitsville The Show, and you're watching Vegas On Demand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out a stopper, we'll have a whopper. Get me to the church on time.
When I perform as Frank, I usually watch quite a bit of Frank. I'm trying to get kind of inside Frank and what he was about.
A hunter goes all the way to South America and he shoots 2 monkeys. He brings them back to the taxidermist. The taxidermist says, "Do you want them mounted?" He says, "No, just have them shaking hands."
This show was running in the San Francisco Bay Area, and they needed a replacement for Joey Bishop, and so I got the call through several comedians, and I went in and I got the gig.
Nobody tells somebody loves you.
Well, Dick Feeney, and he's our producer and creator of the show. He asked me to come down and audition. I did, and he liked what I did, and he put me in the show.
You can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew.
I've been doing Sammy Davis Jr. for about 4 years after coming here to Las Vegas. The opportunity came from a call from my agent, and they asked me to come to his office and meet Mr. Feeney and sing the Candy Man. He enjoyed it, and here I am.
Yeah, get back there. Get back there, Squiggy. Frank was in charge, so I try to be in charge on stage. And Frank was a charming person, so I try to charm the audience a little bit.
Before the show, I do review Dean's real footage, and I like to vocalize a little bit with Dean Martin, and that helps me to be able to portray him in the show.
The name of the song is Sam Song.
Well, in order to prepare for Sammy Davis Jr., you have to study a lot of videos, you have to YouTube, you have to go back and listen to all of the music and, you know, get into the phrasing of that kind of singing and style of music that they did back in that time.
And of course, you remember Joey.
Oh, I never forget Joey. I have really studied Marilyn, who she was as a woman, who she was as a performer, so I've studied her for so long that it's pretty easy for me to tap into who she was, and I enjoy it so much that it's great every night.
My parents were friends with Dean Martin, worked with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. They did the Colgate Comedy Hour, and my father was part of the Mayo Brothers, and they toured with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis for like 7 years.
You know, Frank was a great entertainer, and I mean, he was a great actor. And I just try to get inside his head a little bit.
People think he was really drunk, but he was a great actor. And Dean Martin played a drunk, but he wasn't drunk. But that little, you know, thing there is kind of what makes people feel a little bit of Dean.
Frank. Oh, Frank, my doctor. Frank, my doctor told me I need to stay away from martinis.
Oh, yeah?
You think this is far enough?
Not for you.
The Las Vegas audience is a very excited audience. They remember a lot of these guys that we're portraying, and they're excited about the music. They love the characters, and it's just a really good energy of fun, excitement.
People really buy into what we do.
They come out and take pictures with us, and like you're the real guy.
How much they love the music, and how great it was, and how great those men really were.
Actually, the men react to me in all kinds of different ways. Some are a little bit intimidated. Some of them, you know, come right up to me, but I get a lot of great positive reactions.
No, I don't find that people want me to stay in character. They generally give you very positive comments about your work. Sometimes people will lean forward and say, "You were the best part of that show," you know, and I like to hear that, but the other guys don't, you know.
They love for you to stay in the character, man, you know what I'm saying? And you hear all of these stories about Sammy and how they knew Sammy, and, you know, Sammy came to their home or danced with them, or, you know, I've met a lot of Sammys girlfriends.
All right, fellas, how about we propose a toast tonight? Can we
I'll
do this?
drink to that,
Absolutely.
baby.
Toast, the toast.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
What's that mean, Sam?
It's Yiddish, and it means life.
Yeah, Frank's got a cousin doing l'chaim at Alcatraz.
My favorite thing is to try to crack up the band or try to get the techs laughing. And if I can do that, it's a good night.
Listen, folks, if you really want a really good time, come and see 4 swinging cats, man, who are laying it down in every kind of way possible, singing, dancing, comedy. We do it all.
My favorite part of the show, I guess, is when all the fellows are together, because it shows the camaraderie of the real men, and it's kind of like the fun and the love that they had for each other.
3 guys are sitting at a bar drowning their sorrows. And the first guy says, I think my wife is having an affair with a carpenter. I came home from work, I found a hammer and some nails under my bed. Second guy says, I think my wife's having an affair with a doctor. I came home from work, I found a stethoscope and a tongue depressor under my bed. Third guy says, I think my wife's having an affair with a horse. I came home from work, I found a jockey under the bed.
Being the only female in the cast is great. It's actually, I feel like I'm, you know, a special girl, and everybody treats me so great. They're a bunch of big brothers to me, so I love it.
Hiya, boys.
The hit Mr. Bojangles, it's amazing to see how people relate to that song, and it's every night I see it, someone cry, and it's a very touching song. That's my favorite.
I feel sorry for you people that don't drink, because when you wake up in the morning, that's as good as you're going to feel all day.
I feel pretty good about you know, being in the show and having fun, you know. But yeah, I guess the monologue would be my favorite part.
Hey, baby, may you all live 100 years, and may the last voice you hear be mine. Salud.
This has been a presentation of Players Network.